my channel. I'm Big Shem, and this is Backlakes, Bushcraft, and Outdoors. I do apologize I haven't been here for a while. I had some things that came up and drove me crazy for a while, but I'm back. So let's make a little video and we'll have a discussion, and I have a few shout outs, and cook a little food, make a little coffee. Today's just going to be a day hike, so that's what I'm going to do with that and everything. So let's get started. Sit back, relax. Let me back up that. Go grab yourself a hot beverage, a hot coffee, whatever you like, beverage of your choice. It's your world. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, and let's tell some more stories. Be right back.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side. La 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 la.
Well, guys, I was scouting around. I was actually looking for a new campsite that I want to build this winter, and so I'm out checking out, scouting different spots and everything. I think I found a really cool spot. I won't unravel it yet, but it's something I will work on, and I'll add it in future videos. Right now I'm just going to set up a little camp, cook real quick, and see where that goes. Hang tight. Oh, by the way, I found a whole bunch of fat wood, so getting a fire is no problem. It's one thing good about living out here in the Pine Lands. I got plenty of fat wood, enough to last me a lifetime, but it's around if you look for it. Can't miss it and everything. But hold tight, I'll be right back. Well, while I'm waiting for this to boil, a lot of you know my good buddy Tom from Bushcraft. Excellent person, good friend of mine. Has an excellent YouTube channel. You guys should go check it out. I guess I want to say about a month or so. It might have been a little bit longer. Me and him, we talk a lot and everything, and he made this pouch on his YouTube channel, and it didn't have any seams in it, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Anyway, we got to talking, and I actually talked him into making me one. And I am deeply humbled by the craftsmanship in it, because when you see the one in his video, it looks beautiful. When you see it in person, it's amazing. And I want to give a big shout out to him. And this is the pouch that he made me and everything. He made one for his knapsack. He's gonna put his whiskey flask in it. That's how we both got to talking. We both had the same flask and everything. But in the process of all this, Keith Titanium, I've been talking to, and we're going to be putting together some stuff, sent me another flask to fit this. And now it is by far 110% pure awesomeness. And I just want to thank Tom from the bottom of my heart, really, for making me this. I absolutely love it. And it will go on my rucksack. Reason I didn't bring my rucksack today with me is I'm actually doing some modifications to it. I'm adding a couple things to it and everything. But this is the pouch that he made me and everything. And like I said, I'm very, very proud of it. And there it is. And there's the titanium flask to hold my good whiskey and everything. So kudos to you, Tom. This is absolutely awesome. And as soon as my pack is done, it's going right on my pack. I even got a spot picked out. It's going to look very cool and everything. So thank you, my friend. I really, really do appreciate this. This is absolutely just phenomenal. You amaze me every time I watch one of your videos. You do amaze me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, really. I truly, truly, deeply appreciate this. And if anybody knows me knows I love everything handmade. So if you guys want to send me stuff, make me something. I'll absolutely love it and everything. It just to me, it has more meaning. You know, you put your more heart and soul into making something with your own hands. I absolutely love that. And thank you again, Tom, for doing that for me. Let me check the coffee here real quick. Little Death Wish coffee. You know it. Woo-hoo. I can smell that whiskey from here. And if anybody's wondering, it's Jim Beam. I think it just gives a better flavor. I usually use Jack Daniels, but I think Jim Beam gives a much better taste in the coffee anyway. Depends how you're drinking it, but in the coffee, it tastes good. So again, thanks, Tom. This is freaking awesome. I love it. So this one's for you. Thanks, Tom. Skull. Oh, yeah. That is the ticket. Yes, indeedy. We're going to be here a while. Good dog. That's good coffee. Whew. Yeah, buddy. Alright. So let's make up some, get my fire going here a little bit. Oh, and also, I'd like to give another shout out. I forgot all about this. One of my subscribers goes by the name of Dan the Outdoorsman. And he is from Canada. I forget what part he told me. I'll look it up. But he made me this smoking pipe. He knows I smoke pipes. Made me this really cool smoking pipe out of sugar maple and everything. And I've actually been smoking the heck out of this thing. I absolutely love it. Still like my long pipes. But this is actually a really, really good pipe. So you guys should check him out. I don't think he has a YouTube channel. He might. I don't know. He follows me on Instagram. So Chicken yum yums. Set you right over here. Cool down. Alright. Let's get a little campfire going. Life is good. Try the little smokies. Love this pouch. Alright, so I didn't do any fancy cooking gourmet stuff like I normally do. But I figured today, since it's Sunday, that I would just do a little barbecue, cheese, and little snookies on this beautiful day. Enjoy. It just does not get any better than that. That taste, oh my God, it tastes so good. Simple little meal like this. Delicious. And healthy for you too. Y'all got to take this out in the field and try it. The sausages are farm fed. Whatever they are, it's farm fed. So they're actually really good for you. I don't know all the specifics to it, but I ate it a lot while I was losing my weight, and it tastes really, really good, believe it or not. And the cheese is made, it's a white sharp cheddar, or provolone. I'm sorry, I take that back. It's a white sharp provolone. And of course the Baby Back's barbecue sauce, and I use all kinds of barbecue sauce, but this is just one of my favorites. And I actually had this cup of barbecue sauce laying around, so I wanted to use it real quick. So that's why I'm using it. Very delicious. You guys should try this. And I'm using my Viking fork. It has a million uses. But today, it's a snooky fork. Or Ori-Dories, whatever you all want to call them. I'm negotiable. But, oh my God, so good. So you guys want to do some real talk? Alright, here we go. I was asked a while ago, I forget, it was a couple videos back, a couple people asked me, what is a good book? What's the best book out there for bushcrafting and survival and camping and stuff like that? And they wanted to get into it, into camping and bushcrafting and stuff like that, you see. But they wanted to read up on it. And I never answered this question because there's so many variables. And by all means, this is just my opinion. It's not the opinion of anybody else that I know of anyway. I can name 10 books off the top of my head that are really, really good. There's hundreds of books out there that are all really, really good. And I'm not knocking any authors or books or anything like that whatsoever. They're all good. And I've read quite a bit of them. And to my conclusion, and like I said, this is just my opinion, each one of these books, if I pick up an SOS book, or I pick up Dave Canterbury's book, or if I pick up Moore's books, if I pick up any of those books, okay, they're all good books. But if you read them all, they're all the same thing, teaching you how to light a fire, how to survive out in the wilderness, how to tie a knot, whatever. If you read all the books, they're the same exact thing over and over and over again. And the reason being is, these methods have been around hundreds and hundreds of years, way before I was ever made, any of you were ever made. This goes back to like caveman times, primitive times, Viking times, piney times, Indian times, pilgrim. I don't care what part of the world you came from. I don't care what it is you do, whatever it is. All these guys that write these books today did not come up with not one of these ideas. These ideas have been around hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Now what they do is they put it all into their own interpretation. And they write it down, and they make a book, and they go out and sell it and try to make a lot of money. Me personally, I've had book offers. People have wanted me to write books. I've turned almost every one of them down. The reason being is, I believe the best book out there that you can get for yourself, and I will personally go out on a limb and say the best book that you can personally go out and get is this book right here. And this book right here is my own personal journal. And in this journal, I make drawings of what I'm going to do out here. I write down certain plant species. I write down certain recipes. I've even been known to make a shopping list out of this book. Okay. The best book on the face of the planet is the one that you write yourself. Doesn't matter what I write. Doesn't matter what Dave Canterbury writes. Moores, Williams, all those guys. And I'm not knocking any of them, so I don't want any whiplash coming back to me. The best book that you can write, and that I give the advice to anybody, is get yourself a journal and you write down all your personal experiences in there. I could flip to any one of these pages that I've written down, and I can refer back to stuff. I can look up stuff, you know. So that's basically about it, and that's the answer to my question. Or the question that was asked me, that's the answer to it, I should say. The best book out there is the one that you write yourself. I can tell you 10 different ways to light a fire. I can show you in 10 different books 10 different ways to light a fire. The only way you're going to be able to light a fire is if you get out and practice it yourself. I can't do it for you. Books can't do it for you. They'll keep the fire going, but you won't know until you experience it yourself, do it yourself, tie a knot yourself, you know, write it down. Write down your personal experiences, and that's how you learn and everything. It doesn't matter what I teach you or anybody else teaches you. It's what you teach yourself, and that's what makes you stronger in life. So with that being said, that's real talk for today. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that answered the question I hope I gave you a good answer to the question that was asked me a couple months ago. So I hope that worked out. And if anybody has any comments or anything, hey, please leave them down below. I'd love to read them, and give me your thoughts on it. You know. Yeah, so that's pretty much it on that. But the food was good. The pipe was awesome. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here and clean up everything, head on back to the house, edit this video for you guys. I want to thank my good buddy Tom, of course, from Simbury Bushcraft. I want to thank P&W Bushcraft. They helped me out a lot with a lot of my gear. I want to thank Dan, the outdoorsman, for this awesome pipe. I want to thank friends, family, my sponsors. Without all you guys, none of this would be possible. I want to thank the men and women of our service, armed services. I want to thank our first responders. You guys mean the world to me, of course. And I think that'll about do it. And I hope to see you all on the next one. Bye-bye for now. Take care. Stay positive. Stay focused. And most of all, stay hydrated, my friends. And I'll catch you on the next one.